everyone, and welcome back to another pick a pile video. To end off the year, I wanted to go ahead and do some end of the year reads for you guys. So what we're going to go ahead and do in this video is focus on what confirmations do you need to hear before you go into the new year. This is going to be your final confirmations from Spirit for the year, so buckle up. Let's see what they have to say about your year and what you need to leave in 2023. I wanted to do a video like this because navigating the new year can be quite difficult, and I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to clear your mind and get your thoughts together. We're going to be looking at a tarot, oracle, and then we do have charms. As always, you guys, we have 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and take a deep breath, connect, and intuitively feel which one has a message for you. You can also choose based off crystal if that's what you'd like to do. Over here in pile 1, we have a beautiful flashy selenite palm stone, if you're interested in this one. For pile 2 here, we have a green opal palm stone. And for pile 3, we have a piece from my personal collection, this absolutely gorgeous flower agate palm stone. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this tarot deck or this amazing little selenite palm stone, then this is going to be your message. We're going to go into tarot, oracle, and then finish off with charms at the end, so make sure that you stay tuned. The selenite here for now, and we shall begin. We also have the book here in case I need to channel anything. Spirit, hi, hello. On behalf of collective group number 1, Spirit, the collective of group number 1. This has been a long year, Spirit, 2023, and it is finally coming to a close. Before we embark on the new journey of 2024, I want to know, what is your opinion on the collective's past year? What do you have to tell them? Is there anything they need to know? And then later on, I would like to ask you for confirmations, final confirmations for them this year, Spirit. So let's begin with, what do you have to say? What does the collective of group number 1 need to know about their past year, Spirit? I hope you guys are excited for 2024. For me personally, I always get a little anxious towards the end of the year. I'm honestly not sure why. It's a habit though, and I'm trying to break it. I've been journaling a little bit to kind of get my mind off of it, collect my thoughts, and that's why I feel pulled to do a video on this topic today, because I know I'm not the only one. So whether you're feeling anxious or you just want to see what they have to tell you, any final confirmations regarding this past year, then I'm happy to have made your acquaintance today. We have the 4 of Wands. Okay. You know what? That's interesting. Look at this right here. I love when Spirit starts with something interesting right away. That moon is like flashy, just like the selenite. Just like the selenite, you guys. So that's double confirmation already that this pile was for you if you chose based off the crystal. Let's continue, Spirit. Let's continue. Okay, we have the World. Okay, so right away, I feel like 2023 was a major year of growth for you, a major year of evolution. I feel like you closed out some major cycles here. Some full circle moments. That's a lot of cards. We're going to put those back. Some full circle moments for sure. And we're going to get deeper into that. But so far, I am liking the energy. I feel like Spirit's trying to say here, like, you've come out on top. Don't put yourself in a box. You've come out on top, and you can decide to be and do whatever you want to. It's like they're trying to say, don't let anybody else write your story. Don't give anyone else the pen here. Interesting, interesting. So maybe some of you guys have been dealing with a power struggle this year, trying to figure out who you are outside of comparison and projections of others. Let's continue. This 10 of Wands here, I definitely feel like this year has been hectic, kind of heavy. That can be emotionally or just physically. You've had a lot going on this year, a lot of hustle and bustle. It seems like one thing after the other. For some of you, you welcomed that. For others of you, it was kind of like really like there's another thing going on. The thing is here, you guys, you need to give yourself more credit. Give credit where credit is due, because yes, responsibility is a lot, but I feel like you dealt with it well, okay? But in 2024, right away, I'm feeling like they want you to be more in tune with your emotions, because just because you carry something well doesn't mean it's heavy. So I feel like maybe this year, you've kind of been out of tune with your emotional processing. So let's go ahead and take some notes real quick on everything we've channeled so far. I'm looking at this energy and I'm hearing underdog. So you may have felt like you had to prove yourself a lot this year. You also may have felt like maybe there was a lot of obstacles in your path with that 10 of Wands. Like I mentioned, you carried it well, okay? You moved forward. You didn't really let anything hold you down for too long. But make sure to take time to slow down, allow yourself to process and regroup and rejuvenate yourself, because just because you carry something well doesn't mean it's not heavy at the end of the day. So be careful of burnout. That could be emotionally or physically. It's interesting. I'm hearing when it comes to 2024, you're excited, but I am hearing like I'm tired and it hasn't even started yet. There's a feeling of exhaustion in this collective. For some reason, I'm jumbling my words a lot tonight, you guys. I have no idea why. The energy feels a little hectic here. It could be due to the full moon. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling a sense of excitement for 2024 for most of you here in this collective. But there is also a feeling of like same shit, different day. I really want you to realize that 2024 could be different. There's so much potential and possibility within these next 365 days. That is a lot of time, you guys. Circumstances can absolutely change. And as we get deeper into the reading, I definitely feel like Spirit is going to start talking about the things maybe they want you to change, and I feel like those things are going to be your confirmations. Possibly exiting a job or cutting someone off, holding yourself accountable for something, that sort of thing. I feel like you're going to be getting New Year's resolution type confirmations, but we'll see what comes out. I'm excited but already exhausted. And see, for some of you, there was a focus on mental health and self-care towards the end of this year. And for those of you who have not yet experienced that need to prioritize yourself, you will be experiencing that going into 2024 here. For 2024, I'm hearing I don't have to explain or prove myself to anybody. My life is my life to live. We're beginning to move into an energy of empowerment, okay? Because I'm looking at these cards and I'm feeling the energy here. And I feel like in 2023, you were starting to build that foundation of self-empowerment, but I feel like you were getting that energy from external forces, okay? External validation. I feel like, again, you had to prove yourself to not only you, but to other people. And in 2024, they want you to continue building that confidence. They want you to continue building this little empire for yourself, but they don't want it to come from external validation. It's time to stop feeding from other people. Time to stop feeding off of what other people think and what they say and if they validate you or not, because true validation has to come from within yourself. So I'm definitely feeling some sort of emotional enlightenment here, okay? In 2024, I feel like it's going to be very much so emotional journey focused, self-confidence focused, and I really love that theme for you guys. What else are we feeling here? Again, this is a wide collective, so not everything is going to resonate with everybody, but there should be a message here that you need to hear. I feel like if I keep pulling cards, the Hanged Man is going to come out, as well as Temperance, because I'm hearing a spirit say something along the lines of, you learned what life was this year, that not everything is going to go your way. It's not always rainbows, and it's not always sadness and anger either. Okay, I feel like you had a balance of both. You had a reality check of both. And I feel like Spirit's kind of asking you to reflect and be like, what did you learn from that? How do you feel about that? I also feel like a lot of you have been very hard on yourselves recently, okay? Because the Four of Wands in the world, this is kind of giving I made a big milestone. I reached a goal. I am progressing very fast, and I love that for you. Okay, I feel like you've definitely seen some sort of forward progression in 2023 that you should be feeling proud of. But with the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Swords, I feel like something has dullened that excitement. There was a rain on your parade of some sort, and for some of you, it's you raining on your own parade. For others of you, it's external forces. And Spirit's kind of looking at you right now, and they're like, why are you not happy about this? You should be celebrating. You should be patting yourself on the back. I feel like it would be very beneficial for you to look back on this past year and look at all of the small changes you've made and all the small goals you've accomplished and the big ones. Every single goal matters. It's all progress at the end of the day. And I feel like you're not seeing it that way. I feel like you need some self-love here. I'm looking at this 10 of Wands and the 6 of Swords, and it's like I could have done more. And it's like we all could have done more. But our best doesn't look the same every day. 100% doesn't look the same every day. Six of Swords here is talking to me about mental health as well. And so I feel like this is just a reminder for some of you in this collective that even though you have a lot of this stuff going on, please, again, remember, take time for yourself, okay? Self-care. Find that peace within the chaos. Build yourself a safe place and a support system. Spirit, what confirmations does Group 1 need to hear about their last year, Spirit? 2023. What confirmations does Group 1 need to hear about 2023, Spirit? Thank you very much. I wanted to say Ariana Grande is coming through as well, which is really interesting. If any of you guys are fans of her music, or maybe you've been stumbling into edits of her or something like that just more often, that could definitely be a confirmation as well, but it's coming through. I wanted to mention. We have the Three of Pentacles. All right, let's build off of that. We also have the Hermit. Okay, interesting. We have Strength. So what I'm getting from this, and we'll dig deeper if we have to, but with the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Strength, I feel like there's a confirmation about, again, a support system, community, that sort of thing here. I feel like some of you in this collective have made a choice to distance yourselves from somebody throughout the year, or maybe you're coming to that decision now going into the new year, while others of you have begun to make a conscious effort towards building and deepening stable connections with people. When I'm looking at this Three of Pentacles, I'm thinking teamwork makes the dream work. With the Hermit and Strength, it's very conflicting energy here. So I feel like you needed this confirmation that not every situation, not every circumstance, and not every person in your life deserves your energy, your peace, your effort. Focus on pouring into what's pouring into you. Why should you waste your own time? Okay, so if you have made a decision this year in 2023, or you're coming to a decision now at the end of it going into 2024 to excuse yourself from a situation, circumstance, or a connection with somebody, you're making the right decision, because you're ultimately focusing on finding who works with me, who's actually worth my time, what circumstances work for me. What opportunities am I bringing to myself? That's what you're focusing on. And I love that for you. And this is a very specific message that won't resonate with everybody, but I do feel like that for some of you in this collective, you've been trying to vent emotionally. You've been trying to get help for something. And I feel like someone around you is just not taking it seriously. Your stress, your burdens, they're not taking it seriously. And I feel like for a lot of you, that is a major factor in why you're stepping away, because you're not being heard and you're being invalidated. And that is a major decision to make. But at the end of the day, it's one that is going to help you. You don't need negativity in your life. You don't need people telling you, You're not that tired when you are tired. You don't need people telling you it's not that bad when it is that bad to you. You don't need people telling you it's not that serious when it is that serious to you. Don't let anybody else write your story. Don't hand anybody the pen. Don't hand anybody your voice to speak for you. That is the major message here. So again, we're seeing you gain confidence and gaining independence moving into 2024. I just heard the name Josh and Joshua, so that could be significant for a couple of you. I'm also hearing Venus flytrap for some reason. It's when I'm looking at this card. I'm just noticing how they're all connected by this vine, this flower, and that's really interesting to me. I feel like there's a message there. Again, I feel like some of you have been struggling with community lately, and I feel like it would suit you well to surround yourself with people who are more similar to you, who share some sort of common interest or common aspect, or people who are willing to be open-minded with you. Because I just feel like there's been so much conflicting energy, and it's just taking away, again, from your happiness. You've closed out major cycles, or at least you've been working towards doing so. You've been working towards major milestones. Some of you have even reached them in 2023. You should be so happy that you are out here killing it on the journey of trying to fulfill your goals. But there's a burden. There's an obstacle at every turn, it feels like. And you carry it well. You have no choice because clearly there's a disconnect between you and your support system that's going on here. So if you've made that decision, like, okay, this is clearly not working for me, and again, it can be a situation, circumstance, or person, and you've made that decision to walk away and focus on finding something that's a better fit, that's amazing. That's what you need to be doing right now. Time to choose you. It's time to choose you, Group 1. You a quick love confirmation for 2023. Group 1 love. Okay, shit. Group 1 love confirmation spirit. Group 1 love confirmation for 2023. Let's see what they have to say. I'm interested. I love this deck, you guys. It was one of my first ever Oracle decks. I got it on Amazon years ago, but I just love it. I think Honeymoon wants to come out. Oh my god, that was crazy. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna get you another one. Let's see what else wants to come out here. What are you? Finances and career. Okay, so this could definitely be, again, another thing that is kind of in the way here, raining on your parade. Let's see if we can get one more. Okay, what do we have? Give your relationship a chance. Ooh. Oh my gosh. So like I mentioned earlier, you guys are very hard on yourselves, and it comes from that strong sense of responsibility that you have with that 10 of Wands. You have a lot to carry, and if you don't do it, it's not going to get done. I understand completely. But the thing is, you guys, if you... I feel like some of you have talked yourself out of giving something a chance with somebody because it's not the right time with that finances and career. Is there ever really the right time? Like, obviously, some times are better than others to pursue something like that, but don't close your mind off completely. Okay, that is all I will tell you about that. Don't close your mind off completely here. But we do have some other oracles that I want to get into. This is my water deck. I believe it's called the Healing Waters Oracle. Let's go ahead and see, Spirit, confirmations in 2023 for Group 1. 2023 confirmations for Group 1, Spirit. Their last confirmations of the year. I'm nervous. What do you have to say, Spirit? Let's see. Let's see. Oops. What are you? The Rainbow. Sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. I love that. I love that. See, it's all about a new beginning here. Finding what's aligned with you, what's better suited for you, so that way you can move forward with a clear mind. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. I'm excited. We haven't even gotten into charms yet. I'm seeing 222 and 555 coming out. Let's see if Spirit has any more channeled information that they want to throw at me while I shuffle here. Ooh, what do we have? The Healing Lagoon. Oh my God. Rejuvenate. You guys, I literally used that exact word earlier, I think. Rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal. It's safe to stop. See that hermit mode. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's see if we can get you guys one more. Why not? Why not? I just love when oracles confirm everything that we got with tarot. Just like a little extra pat on the back to myself. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go with this one. What are you? Water codes, ancient wisdom. The intelligence is within you. That's interesting. Okay. Again, with that external validation, you don't have to go to other people for things. Rely on yourself a little bit more. Become more self-independent. Become more self-reliant. Have more self-confidence moving into 2024, you guys. I'm also getting a specific message here. Again, it won't resonate with everybody. Intelligence is within you thing here. I feel like you were gaslit in 2023, specifically when it comes to intuition and gut feelings, that sort of thing. I feel like you knew that something shady was going on, and maybe you tried to call attention to it and you were ignored and gaslit. And Spirit just wants to confirm to you to continue listening to your intuition, continue listening to your gut feelings here. Because, again, you don't need to explain yourself to anybody. You know how you felt, okay? You know what you saw, what you had a vision of, whatever. You know what I mean? We really need to move away from external validation here in this group. And for those of you who are trying to deepen your spiritual journey in specific here, definitely try and move away from, finding things out from other people. It's time to start relying on your own gifts if you guys are trying to go that route with spirituality here. Now, we do, of course, have our charms. So let's move these here. You guys, I am so excited to do charms. So what we're going to go ahead and do is put some charms in here. Anything that falls in here is really things that we need to focus on big. These are going to be big messages, big confirmations, whatever Spirit has to say. Anything that falls over here is kind of what I like to call outer energy, external energy. So it's still something they want to bring a point about, but it's not necessarily their main focus. So let's go ahead and get started. Isn't this so freaking cute, you guys? I got this forever ago from a small business, and I love using it. Whoops. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and see. Again, anything that falls in here is major energy. Anything that falls out here are just random messages that they want to bring a point to. Spirit, please let us know messages you have regarding 2023 for the collective of group number 1, Spirit. Group number 1, Spirit, collective of group number 1. What messages do you have for them regarding 2023? 2023, Spirit, for group number 1. Please let us know. Please let us know. All right, let's see what you guys got here. Okay, so we have a couple different things. My goodness, something flew all the way over here. Let's pick that up. So this was on the outside. We'll put that there. And I did close my eyes when I pulled those, you guys. So let's see. We're going to start, oh my goodness, with everything that went in here first. Start with the paper. Hunting/fishing. Okay, love that. I want to point this out. So we have a little flower ring here. I look at this as like new relationships forming. So this is really talking to me about like making commitments. Now, here's the thing. Not everybody had a fruitful love life in 2023. So for some of you, this is most definitely about love, new connections, kind of taking things to a newer height. But I'm also seeing this again as like promises to yourself, making that promise to hustle towards your goals, which I really, really love here because that flower is connected to the pentacles for me, and that talks about finances, money, and stability. So if you need confirmation to commit to yourself, babe, there it is. We have an Om symbol. Love that. So this to me is talking again about deepening that spirituality journey that we just spoke about. So I would definitely look into that for some of you. Just know that you do have spiritual support on the other side. It may feel like it sometimes, especially in times of stress and turmoil, but you are not alone. You have amazing people and angels on the other side rooting for you. This is interesting. We have a little looks to be a watermelon slice. Like New Year's resolution, some of you guys may be making the commitment to eat healthier or just including a more balanced diet. So that could definitely be a confirmation for some of you. Looking at this, and for some reason, spring and summertime feel like it's going to be significant. So maybe something major happened during those months in 2023, or it's going to be happening. That feels ominous. Something major could possibly be happening in 2024 in the spring and summer months for you. Definitely stay tuned because I'm going to be uploading soon a 12-month breakdown predictions video. So possibly we could look more into this. See a feather and a little wheel, and these came out these came out near each other. Sorry guys, I have not done charms in a while, so they keep falling out of my hand here, but I like that these came out together. A feather to me is always talking about releasing stress and trust. Okay, so specifically for me here, the energy I'm picking up on is trusting where you're being led. Trusting yourself to make big decisions, to kind of take control of that wheel and guide yourself where you want to be. Nothing is out of your reach, you guys. Nothing. If someone else has done it before, you can also do that because they've proved it's not impossible. And even if nobody else has done it, bitch, you can be the first. Okay? Okay. Dream big. Please, dream big in 2024. You deserve everything that you desire and more. Okay? And you have to trust yourself to take that leap of faith, to trust yourself in understanding and having the confidence that, yeah, you know what, I can do that. I can make that decision. I can decide that I want to go here. I can decide that I want to do that. I'm going to do it well, period. This also just feels like a little message about mental health. Release the things that you cannot control. Release the stress that you can do nothing about. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, that's so cute. We have a little bunny. So again, this seems to be coming through with like spring and summer for me. And of course, there's also a lot of excitement. I'm hearing new heights when I'm looking at this because bunnies can jump. So that's exciting. You've accomplished a lot in 2023. I know I've already said that, you guys, but you have. And you should pat yourself on the back. Do know that this is just the beginning of your heights. Okay, in 2024, you can soar, babe. You can fucking soar. Jump to those new heights. Jump to that new platform. We have a crown. I love that. So know your worth. That's really coming through. We have a spider web. Okay, so a lot of times in a lot of different oracle decks that I have, spiders like to talk about ancestral messages and spiritual messages of like, hey, we're here. Interesting. So again, kind of tying that back to you deepening your own spiritual connection and trusting your intuition. We have beautiful. Okay, never doubt how beautiful you are, babe. I also feel like that goes to a perspective thing. Like, is the glass half full or is it half empty for you? And if it's half empty, should we try to maybe change that? Let's see, what do we have? Grace. Okay. Beautiful grace. I'm getting like amazing grace from that. What are you? Okay, you were not a charm. I don't know why you were in there. We have a snowflake. And instead of just getting winter, I'm actually just getting like uniqueness because no snowflake is the same. They're all unique. Embrace what makes you different. Because again, I feel like you compare yourself to people. I feel like things are projected onto you. And maybe that has made you feel kind of ashamed. Maybe that's why you may have those confidence issues that you've had to battle. Maybe comparison is another reason why you feel like you haven't done enough in 2023, despite everything amazing you've done this year. So look at what makes you unique and view that as a blessing. So again, going back to mindset and that self-confidence thing. We also have a crab, so maybe a Cancer placement could be significant for some of you. And we have a bike, and it came out like this. So I kind of feel like maybe, again, you guys were a little derailed at some point through the year, but you know what? We can turn it up like this and boom. You don't ever have to give up. You always have that choice to keep going. Okay, travel could also be significant for some of you. So I like those messages. Let's expand and look at what came out here. We'll start here. I'm with creepy. Okay, so interesting. So this, and where is it? The spider. For some of you, possibly some sort of romantic connection started picking up around Halloween, the October time. But again, just, union. I like that. If you guys aren't experiencing union right now, nothing's really building, definitely check out the 12-month outlook that I'm going to be posting soon, because this energy is really exciting, okay? It's talking about union. Something is going to be coming up soon for you. Already in a committed relationship with somebody, this could mean taking things to an even higher level of commitment. I do not feel like that is the focus right now. I feel like it's actually going to be surprising you because, again, it didn't fall in here. So for most of you, this is going to be something that kind of knocks your socks off, okay? There's going to be somebody coming out of the woodworks for a lot of you, I feel like. Something really surprising. We have karmic. Oh, God. Jeez. We have hiking. Okay, interesting. Interesting, you guys. Maybe a karmic that likes hiking. It's going to be coming back around for round 2. I don't know, something like that. That's crazy, though, the fact that karmic came out right after that. Definitely, again, just move with intention in the new year. You don't have to give anybody a chance that you don't want to. You have free will. And if you feel like they're not best suited for you, then don't pursue that. We have a little flower here, and I think this is so cute. Of course, this talks about things blooming, but I'm actually getting like life after death with this, which is really interesting. So I want to break that down for you guys. 444 is coming to mind right now. There's a couple different messages that I'm getting from this, so I want to take my time to break it down. Some of you guys have been really struggling with grief this year. First, I just want to say that I'm so sorry for your loss, but secondly, I really just want you to understand that whoever is sending this to you right now, they are okay. There is life after passing, okay? It wasn't the end. It was just a new beginning. And moving away from kind of the darker themes, I'm still getting that, life after death message, but not so literally for others of you in this collective. Take this as permission to set down the things that you feel like have been holding you back, okay? Especially if it is, I don't want to say trauma related because it's not easy to just set that down. But if you feel like there are things that you've been holding on to for so long and you just don't want to carry that with you anymore, you don't have to. And it's not as easy as just saying that, okay? There's going to be days where you still struggle with it, of course. But the thing is, give yourself that conscious permission to live again. There's room for a new beginning for you. No matter how horrible your past was, no matter how much it hurt you, you can write a new chapter for yourself. Take back that control, babe. Give yourself a life after that dark period that some of you may have gone through. Oh my gosh, you guys. So we have the couple t-shirt charm. Yeah, guys. I like how like all the coupley charms didn't fall in here, but still fell around. For most of you, there is a connection, a union being offered to you soon. It's not at the forefront of your energy, but it's coming, okay? It's on the outskirts of your energy. Let's see what else we have here. Third eye. Oh my God, stop. Literally how we were talking about deepening your own spiritual gifts, trusting your intuition and those gut feelings and intuitive messages that you're getting. That's all connected to the third eye, you guys. So definitely take that confirmation to start deepening your spiritual roots here. if that's something you're open to, of course. We have the star charm. I love that. This talks to me about big dreams, faith, hope. Very similar to the star card in tarot. So I feel like there's going to be a bit of replenishment of your energy. And when you're replenished, you're going to be able to look at things with a more positive light. Okay, that faith is going to be restored, I'm hearing, because you're tired of doing the same thing. You're tired of trying so hard to stay afloat. There is going to be a time where you don't have to do so. Okay, things will get easier. And again, another confirmation to dream big. Give yourself permission to go after those crazy things. Have a key. Ooh, and again with a flower on it. A lot of things about flowers here. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know why, but I'm looking at this in the Secret Garden. Something about that is coming through. The Secret Garden. I think that's a Barbie movie, or it has something to do with Barbie. Really interesting. I feel like this is talking about things being revealed to you. Okay, things being revealed. But also maybe you are the one doing the revealing. Once again, this also talks about taking control. Okay, taking control of your own life and saying, I'm not waiting for that door to open to me. I'm gonna walk right up to it and open it my damn self. Okay, you guys, my hair looks a little crazy. Let's not talk about it. We are going to get to one of the most exciting parts of your reading. As you guys know, I took notes of everything that I channeled for you, and I have an additional little surprise. What I like to do at the end of these little pick-a-piles is that I like to put together a crystal bundle that resonates with the energy that we just channeled. If you watched that and you were like, damn, that hit some spots, and perhaps you're open to crystal energy or you just like looking at pretty rocks, keep watching. We are about to shop, well, the shop, and put together an amazing little crystal bundle for you. Just to remind you guys that we have a ton more inventory that you guys usually don't even see on these videos. So if you would ever like a crystal curated box specific to your needs and energy, let me know and we can totally look through that stock. Let me show you what I'm thinking for this collective. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a tarot deck, randomly chosen, an emerald freeform, strawberry quartz, smoky quartz, selenite, unakite, leopard skin jasper, and prehnite. So I want to begin with a mini tarot deck. Spirit has made it abundantly clear throughout this reading that you guys have some strong psychic gifts and intuition of your own, and I really want to help kickstart that journey for you. You're going to get a randomly selected tarot deck, of course chosen intuitively. Next, I chose this stunning emerald freeform. I only have a few left of these in the shop, you guys. I chose this because emerald is an amazing stone to build strong support systems. It also helps ground you so that way you can embrace what's happening around you, chaos or peace. It helps you focus on longevity, not only of finances, but connections and friendships as well. And I definitely feel like you've had a tough time with that in 2023, so I love this for you. We cannot ignore those love-specific messages, you guys, so I had to throw in the last strawberry quartz bracelet. So there's only going to be one bundle of this specific collective available because this is the only strawberry quartz bracelet I have. By legend, strawberry quartz is actually supposed to help you manifest a soulmate into your life. I decided to throw in that specific selenite palm stone, so if you chose this pile based on this stone, this is amazing. It helps cleanse your energy and the space around you while also charging your other crystals. This is so calming to meditate with. It really cleanses your energy beautifully. And I feel like you need that for the new beginning you're trying to get on. Okay, we need to release those negative mindsets and leave that the fuck in 2023. There's a smoky quartz meditation stone for you guys. The clarity on these is crazy. Really good for grounding, but it also absorbs negativity in the mind. And Spirit did mention earlier that we need to work on changing your perceptions and your mindsets. So going into 2024, I recommend working with this stone. We have some sort of rainbow up top. That is so pretty. I did not notice that earlier. And lastly, I did choose these 3 tumbles for you. So right here we have prehnite, then we have unakite, and then we have leopard skin jasper. Prehnite is one of my favorite stones to use when it comes to emotional healing because it's a stone of compassion, cleansing, and keeping the heart open. So although you've had some bumps in the road, this is really going to help you heal and promote open-mindedness when it comes to new connections entering your life. It's also a stone of scrying and psychic visions, and we love that over here. We have unakite. This is a very strong grounding stone, okay? This is one of my favorite stones because it kind of gives you a reality check. It also unblocks your third eye. and awaken psychic gifts you may not have even known you had, you guys. This is such a strong and intense energy, but I feel like you're ready for it. Lastly, we have leopard skin jasper. This one is one of my favorites. Stone pushes you to be the star of your own life, okay? And that's what 2024 is all about for you guys. You guys, it's time to take up space. We're going to be loud and proud, and we're going to go after our dreams. This gives you that confidence boost to go ahead and make moves you may not have otherwise have made. This is the bundle. I love it. I hope you guys do too. Again, there's only going to be one of those in stock because I only have one strawberry quartz bracelet. But if you guys still want a bundle, please reach out to me on Instagram or Twitter and we can channel and see what Spirit has to say. Now let's talk price, because as you guys can see, you are going to be getting a crazy $42.50 savings. Broke it down. Of course, tarot retail would be $20, the emerald freeform would be $28, strawberry quartz bracelet $20, smoky quartz $9, selenite $12, 3 tumbles $5 each. That would bring you to $104 if you were to purchase something like this through my live sales. However, if you purchase here using the link in my description, you're going to be getting the bundle price, you guys, and it cut it almost in half. You would only be paying $61 plus shipping in comparison to the $104 plus shipping. That brings us to a $42.50 savings. Thank you so much for watching Pile 1. I loved hanging out with you, and make sure to comment below to let me know what you thought. Hello Group 2, and welcome to your message. If you chose this deck here or the green opal palm stone, then continue watching. We'll put this here for now. Spirit, hi, hello. For the collective of group number 2, Spirit, what do you have to tell them about their past year, Spirit, the year of 2023? What does this collective need to hear about their past year, Spirit? I'm seeing 111 on the timer, so that could be significant for some of you. That basically just talks about new beginnings coming in. We love that, especially going into the new year. Let's see, we have the 3 of Cups for your first card. Let's continue. Something else is popping out here. We have the 8 of Swords. Okay, interesting. Very conflicting energy. Okay, and we have the Queen of Cups. And we have Temperance. So right away, I just want to say, I feel that you guys have been trying to look on the positive side of things in 2023. I definitely feel like a lot of you struggle with anxiety and overthinking, that sort of thing. But I feel like you're trying to make the best of your situation. You actively made a choice in 2023 to try and promote positivity. And this is a very powerful mindset to have, because it's true. Not everything in life goes our way when we want it, okay? So being able to pick out the good things, the things that we can be gracious and grateful for at that time, is a really powerful mindset. Tapping deeper into this energy, for some of you, I'm also getting the vibe that trust issues may have been a big issue for you in 2023. Whether or not someone actually did something to trigger that, it definitely seems like there are wounds that have been kind of ripped open here. And I feel like there's a lot about you healing, okay? So I feel like there's things that we need to look at and be thankful for, so that way we keep a positive mindset, but also focusing on our triggers and what kind of awakens those things. Because these trust issues, they really do get in the way of forming deeper connections and bonds with people. And it doesn't even have to be romantic. I see this a lot in friendships as well. A little bit of paranoia in this group. That's what I'm picking up on, just base energy here. But I want to dig deeper. I'm also getting that patience needs to be a thing. This here with the 8 of Swords, for me, that feels like stuck. On the card here, it says imprisonment. I'm just kind of getting like I'm feeling stuck in a circumstance or situation. But again, you need to be patient. And with the Queen of Cups, it's really conveying to me here that this is a very intuitive group here. Okay, you guys feel things before you know things, and that's an amazing gift to have. But it can be a struggle when you don't know what you're feeling or why you're feeling it. It can actually be a very ominous and sometimes even scary very anxiety-inducing feeling for some of you, when you have a feeling that something is happening or something is about to happen, something is about to manifest, but you're not sure what it is exactly. So I feel like that's something that some of you may have struggled with this year as well. I feel like, again, you guys have been working on coping mechanisms in 2023, and they want you to continue doing so. Breathing exercises in specific could really help you guys. Take a really, really deep breath, hold it there for a few seconds, and then slowly release. That can be really calming and grounding. Spirit, can you please give more information here with the Eight of Swords? Specific information, Spirit. Why is it that the collective seems to be feeling stuck, some of them even anxious, even though there seems to be a lot of excitement and celebration going on around them, Spirit? Why is there this disconnect for the collective? All right, spiritual cleansing. Yep, definitely some things that you need to let go of here. Let's get some more cards on that. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. You know what I'm getting from this, what I just heard? It's actually kind of funny. Maybe the Seven of Cups talks about choices. It talks about options. But the thing is, I feel like all the options or all the decisions, all the avenues of where life could go has really stressed you out this year. Maybe with this Three of Cups too, this is a specific message. Maybe like people in your life, you're seeing other people, their puzzle pieces kind of just falling right into place here. Like you're celebrating, but you know, you're celebrating other people's milestones, other people's accomplishments. So for some of you, that could be applying that extra pressure where you're like, oh geez, like I don't really know where I'm going yet. I don't really know when things are going to fall into place for me. But you know, with the Queen of Cups and Temperance, you're trying to focus on your healing. You're trying not to be triggered as much. You're trying to calm down and find your footing, find your balance. Don't push yourself to cross a bridge that you're not even seeing yet. Like you're stressing yourself out about plans and choices that are honestly just not even in your energy yet. It's one thing to plan ahead. It's another thing to overly stress yourself out. You guys have to remember that energy is mutable, okay? Even if you have every little thing planned out, life does not always go to plan. So yes, plan, but to an extent. Don't stress yourself out by things that, you know, are not even in your view yet. And for some of you, these are actually even really negative thoughts. Like, what's that word that I'm thinking of? Can't think of the word, but it's like when you're creating anxiety-filled, fear-filled thoughts that have no momentum in reality. Like you're overthinking about things, some of you. That could have been a big battle that you had to face this year. And Spirit's saying, just cool it. I want to dig deeper into the spiritual cleansing card because there's a big message behind this. I just want to uncover it. There's definitely something that Spirit is saying you need to leave it in 2023. And it's definitely, again, connected to how you process things, overthinking, your perceptions, your mindset, how you view things. There's something attached to your process that Spirit is wanting you to release here. So I want to dig deeper into that. Okay, we have the Lovers. Okay. Interesting. We have the Lovers. Mario imagery is coming to mind, like the Super Mario movie. We also have the Hermit. Okay, so see, this is interesting because the Lovers is all about union. It's about being together with people. Meanwhile, the Hermit is the exact opposite. It's about being by yourself, introspection and reflection. So again, some conflicting energy here. And it's supposed to be clarifying the spiritual cleansing. So I feel like you really need to take time to slow down. Okay, try to think with a more positive mindset in terms of, you know, being grateful and gracious. Try and find the things that you can be thankful for. No toxic positivity bullshit. There's going to be things that you can't, you know, see the good side of. I understand. 1313, 1313, also on the timer right now. That's crazy. Tons of angel numbers jumping out at me in your reading. But then I also want you to ask yourself, which one is calling to you, okay? Because I feel like this is an issue of trying to hold on to what you think is aligned for you and what is actually aligned for you at the same time, okay? This is giving eating cake and having cake and then eating something else. What was that quote? Having your cake and eating it too. I feel like you need time to come into yourself, let yourself grow, let your own thoughts be heard, okay? That hermit mode is really interesting to me. Make sure that moving forward, you're not giving so much of yourself that you have no time for yourself, that you lose sight of who you are and what you want. Don't focus so much on other connections or with other people to where you start to lose sight of yourself. That could also be causing anxiety because you're losing control in a sense. You're losing your footing. Okay, all good things in balance here. Ooh, I like that with temperance. All good things here in balance, hermit mode, and union with other people. And for some of you, this isn't even romantic, okay? It could just be giving too much of yourself to friends, to family, to work obligations, that sort of thing. And I am going to go ahead and pull some love oracles deeper into the reading because for some of you, I do feel like possibly you really need to pay attention to your love life. And again, this is very specific, so it's not going to resonate with everybody here. But the fact that they're saying to cleanse and then the lovers came out, there could be something here that you need to pull away from. Okay, there could be something here that you really need to sit down and reflect on, and you may have to do that in a period of solitude. Spirit, what final confirmations does collective group number 2 need to hear before the end of 2023? This is their last confirmations of the year, Spirit. Let's make it count here. Collective group number 2. All right. Oh, I love this. We have the Sun and the 10 of Coins. So like I mentioned earlier, that kind of feeling where, you know, everyone else's puzzle pieces are falling together. Everyone else's story is unfolding. And again, you may be feeling kind of stuck here. Do know that your time is going to come. You're not late. You are going to be right on time. When the universe says it is your time to bloom, nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop you. We're going to be seeing a time where you're just glowing, where you're feeling happy, you're feeling successful. With the 10 of Coins, you're going to be feeling really stable here. You're going to be feeling like, okay, my roots are set. This also talks about financial abundance and interpersonal connections going smoothly. So these are some amazing confirmations if you guys have been worried about that sort of thing. Your time is coming, okay? Your time is coming. Let's continue, Spirit. Let's continue with these confirmations. I don't know if you guys have been getting this song on your TikTok specifically, but I think it's called The Great Deception by Milo something, and it's coming to mind. It's just still very conflicting energy. In one line, he's saying he believes her. In the next, he's saying that, like, she's deceiving. So that could be an extra confirmation if that has been popping up on your For You page. Also, I just want to throw this out there. Because the Lovers came out, if you are worried that you're not going to have a fruitful family life in the future, with the 10 of Coins, do know that's a really good sign here that you will be having one. But that doesn't take away from the fact that you need to reflect a bit on your love life. See, Spirit, do you have... Ooh, okay, we have the 6 of Wands. Oh my god, I love that. Guys, literally... Please stop stressing. This literally talks about victory, coming out on top, okay? You guys are dealing with a little bit of a late bloomer or an underdog story right now, but you will be coming out on top. Please don't worry too much, okay? If you feel like something is coming, again, with that Queen of Cups I referenced earlier, if you feel like something big is coming, I understand that can be scary, but I do feel like the thing coming in is going to be good for you. What else? We have the Magician. Okay, so this talks about full potential. This talks about full potential to reach your manifestations and create your own desired reality here. So something specific I want to bring back up in this card here with this Magician. I mentioned earlier that I feel like some of you guys are losing the balance of yourself and other commitments, okay? Whether that be to people, a work-life balance, whatever it may be, okay? I feel like you are losing sight of yourself because you're taking on too much, or because you're just being very passionate regarding whatever this commitment is, or that commitment could just be very draining and demanding. Okay, understand that you need to be in balance. Okay, you need to find that fairness, that balance here with temperance, and you need to be patient with yourself because this is going to be new for you. You can't change things overnight, but you cannot reach your full potential to manifest, and you cannot step into your power until you find that balance, okay? So that is some food for thought there. But please understand that the details are taken care of, okay? What's meant for you will be for you. Nothing against you can prosper. We are going to go ahead and move on to oracles now. So this is going to be the love oracles. Let's get you guys some love confirmations. Spirit love confirmations for group 2 of 2023. Okay, that was fast. We're going to put those back in because that was like 4 cards at once. Come on, Spirit. Let's see. So, ooh, okay, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and then of course that can also just talk about like person-on-person codependency. One person's independent, the other person is just very obviously codependent. That's what it says on the card. But see, that could definitely be related to that love situation that I talked about earlier, where someone needs to pull back, focus on them, and see if this is really aligned and well suited for them. Because like I mentioned, for some of you, the commitment happening here is very demanding, okay? And that's what codependency is. It's very demanding. It's very draining even. So let's continue. Oh my goodness. Too many cards, Spirit. All right, we have wedding. This situation involves marriage for some of you. I also like to read that as just higher commitment coming in. So just changes going on that maybe you weren't expecting or ready for. That could be causing some sort of stress. You deserve love. You are lovable. See, please do not compare your journey to anybody else's. I see a lot of people sometimes are like, I can't believe so-and-so has a significant other and I don't. And they don't say it in a mean way. It's just they struggle with the fact that they don't have somebody. And so they're sitting there and they're viewing themselves very harshly. Please don't fall into that mindset. Do not fall into that trap. Okay, you are lovable. You deserve love. You bring a lot to the table. And you will be finding that for yourself. You are attracting that with the Magician here. Manifestations coming in. Something I do want to bring up though: codependency, wedding, and you deserve love. Do not, and I repeat, do not settle for less than your worth. Because like I mentioned, wedding for me also talks about higher level of commitments, okay? If you're noticing codependency or other sort of red flags, okay, in a partner, in a potential partner, maybe you guys are in a talking stage, whatever, don't force yourself to settle and go into a place of higher commitment with somebody if it doesn't feel right to you, if you're seeing those types of red flags, because you deserve a fulfilling love. You are lovable, okay? It's your choice at the end of the day, but just don't settle. Of course, you guys, we have my Healing Waters Oracle. Spirit messages for collective number 2 regarding their past year. Spirit 2 2023 confirmations. What do we have? Oh my God, we have cleansing. Releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. You guys have a lot about cleansing. Something definitely needs to be done here. We will get into that later. Okay, we're actually going to take those. So let's see what we have. Rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal. It's safe to stop. I love that. And we have the wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. So a lot about you slowing down. And again, just taking time in solitude, focusing on you, bringing yourself into balance, prioritizing your mental health, emotional health, physical health. Okay, we love that. It's safe to stop on this oracle here is really being pointed out to me as well. Because like I mentioned earlier, there's just like a lot of overthinking here with the 8 of Swords. So maybe some of you guys feel like you have to overcompensate, and that could be why you lose yourself in other commitments, because maybe you have this feeling that if I don't give my all, then it's not going to be there for me tomorrow. And that's just not a healthy mindset to have, and that's very specific. You need to work on reprioritizing yourself in 2024, group 2, and you need to ask yourself, how is that going to look moving forward? What does prioritizing myself mean? Okay, and we need to work against these old mindsets and these anxious thoughts that just kind of keep coming up again and again. And we're going to continue working on coping mechanisms to bring ourselves back into balance so our old wounds aren't triggered so harshly. Once we're able to find that balance within ourselves, we're going to be able to fully step into this magician energy, okay? Make shit happen for ourselves and have our success story finally with the 6 of Wands here that talks about progress and just coming out on top. And I'm hearing this as well with the Sun and the 10 of Coins here, even though there's a lot of mumble jumble up here, okay, with the first initial cards, with all of that anxiety, overthinking, all of that stuff that really just needs to be processed so it can be released and cleansed. Please take notice of the confirmation that even though things are confusing now, even though things are hectic now, even though things are scary now, they won't be in the future, okay? Peace is coming, period. Peace is coming for you. So please keep that in mind when you're going through periods of darkness. Guys, I had so much fun doing charms for group 1, so I am ecstatic to see what comes out for you. So let me just give you the little rundown because we haven't done charms in a while. So I'm going to put this in the middle. Anything here that falls into the hands is major energy, okay? These are major messages from spirit. Anything that follows on the outside here on this little plate, those are going to be what I call external energy. So it may be minor messages from spirit or upcoming future energy, okay? Group 2 spirit, group 2, the collective of group number 2 spirit for 2023 spirit.
What are the confirmations and messages that they need to hear from the spirit about their last year spirit? 2023 spirit for group 2, what are the messages and confirmations that they need to hear from the spirit? Group 2, group 2. Are my eyes closed while I'm doing this? Let's see what we have here.
This is looking way different than pile 1 already, you guys. We have a ton of messages here in the middle and not many at all on the outside. So we're going to do the middle first. So let's begin with the charms. Okay, so right away, you got both flower rings. So there's going to be a lot about growing commitment, okay, things blooming, blossoming. Your efforts are finally going to start paying off. I'm really getting 7 of Pentacles energy here, so that's amazing. Keep working hard and the progress will come, you guys. So take that exciting energy into the new year with you. I have an eye charm here. So this to me talks about things being brought to your attention, but also just, ooh, we have another charm over here. I will put that here for now. It talks about like a difference in perception. It talks about eyes being widened, things being open. I'm not really getting negative energy from this. Ooh, we have love. So maybe some offers of commitment, again, higher commitment coming through with these rings here. We have the spider. So this a lot of time talks about ancestral messages, spiritual messages that, again, with the eye, maybe you're not seeing right now, and they'll become more specific in 2024. You'll be able to see them more clearly. But I'm also just getting a sense of community and also creativity here. A lot about uniqueness, because it did come out here with the little alien. And I like this. It talks about being you. It talks about being you, embracing your journey. We have a key charm here. We also have a lot about flight. Okay, interesting. See, this bird is carrying a message. Guys, there's definitely some sort of spiritual message coming through that you may have been missing. But I also feel like for some of you, interesting, it came with the key. It came out with the key. I feel like you're going to be opening up to someone, or someone's going to be opening up to you. Okay, and kind of deepening that relationship. And then we do have a leaf here. And when I'm looking at it, I'm hearing everything has a season. Everything has a season. Guys, there's some sort of golden opportunity coming towards you. Okay, and I want to make sure that you have the confidence when it arrives to take it. Okay, you're gonna know it's the golden opportunity because you'll be like, whoa, what the hell? And it's going to feel right. But I really like this, just confirmation, and it makes sense with your tarot confirmations as well, that something big is coming in, a golden opportunity, okay? And this is divinely orchestrated. This is exciting. That key here too, a lot of times I look at a key as taking control of your own destiny, because some people, they wait for a door to open for them. Other people, they go up and they open the door themselves. So this to me is kind of talking about a choice that you will be making in the future. Go out and make opportunities for yourself, possibly. Bunch of these paper messages. So let's begin. Pay it forward. Okay, so maybe, you know, just doing random acts of kindness, charity work, that sort of thing could get you some good karma coming in. 4:11 to 5:4. I speak more than one language. You guys, they're hinting to a person. What's going on? August could have been significant this year in 2023, or it will be significant in 2024. You guys, make sure that you stick around to watch the video I'm going to be uploading in the next few days, where I'm breaking down the predictions for every single month of this year. Maybe we can see what's happening with August. Oh, I have addictions. Oh my god, I have problems with addictions and self-sabotage. Guys, the fucking codependency card. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? The fucking, are you kidding me? I'm like shaking. I have problems with addiction and self-sabotage. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. That shit's fucking crazy. Period. Slay spirit. Shy. Okay, someone could be shy here. I'm shy. What the fuck? Okay. Shy and I'm shy. Double confirmation there. Maybe you could be shy and they're shy, or they're just really emphasizing the fact that or they're just really emphasizing the fact that someone here is shy. Diary. Okay, so this could be something to think about, maybe starting in the new year, or if you already have one, just being more consistent with it. Personally, I love journaling. It makes me feel better. We have salon. Donate. See, more about charity work. Okay, we have a letter. We have S. We also have Z. Can't please everyone. Ooh. See, like I mentioned earlier, you guys, do not lose yourself. Do not lose sight of yourself and throw off your own balance because of, you know, other commitments you have, because you can't please everybody. Beaded bracelet could be significant. Yes. Okay. If you guys have been looking for a sign for a yes/no question, here it is. I forgive. Ooh, okay, maybe some forgiveness that needs to be happening here, whether with yourself or someone else. Do your friends hate me? Oh my god, what the hell is going on? It definitely could be connected to those freaking love cards that we got earlier, you guys, with the whole red flag and everything. Especially if maybe you were venting to friends. That's crazy. And if you haven't experienced that, then it could possibly happen soon. Less heat, more understanding. Okay, so some communication issues kind of bubbling up and causing more tension than really there needs to be. Oh, I missed a card. I mean, a thing. Okay, we have my little weed charm, so you know, maybe like herbal influences could be significant for some of you. What's this one? Dream. Dream. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams. Maybe get a dream journal in specific so you can start writing that stuff down. But also just understand that your dreams will become a reality with your own dedication and hard work. That was exciting. We do have two little pieces here. What's going on? What are you? Interesting. It was ripped somehow, so I don't know what that says. Maybe that's a message in itself. Brunette. Okay. Someone specific here could be a brunette, but they don't have to be. That could be significant to maybe any of these messages in here. I really wish I knew what this was supposed to say. Maybe this is connected to the things being revealed that I mentioned earlier, like getting another part of the story, because it really does seem that there needs to be an honest, open conversation happening here, you guys, because everything that came in here was honestly crazy. Okay, you guys, my hair looks a little crazy. Let's not talk about it. We are going to get to one of the most exciting parts of your reading. As you guys know, I took notes of everything that I channeled for you, and I have an additional little surprise. What I like to do at the end of these little pick-up piles is that I like to put together a crystal bundle that resonates with the energy that we just channeled. If you watched that and you were like, damn, that hit some spots, and perhaps you're open to crystal energy or you just like looking at pretty rocks, keep watching. We are about to shop, well, the shop, and put together an amazing little crystal bundle for you. Just to remind you guys that we have a ton more inventory that you guys usually don't even see on these videos. So if you would ever like a crystal curated box specific to your needs and energy, let me know and we can totally look through that stock. Let me show you what I'm thinking for this collective. Okay, group 2, and this is the bundle that I'm thinking for you. Of course, we have the green opal palmstone, kiwi jasper, orange calcite, leopard skin jasper, black moonstone, astrophyllite, blue aventurine, and blue fluorite. I chose this green opal palmstone for you for a multitude of reasons. This stone helps keep the heart open by cleansing your aura and aligning your chakras. Like this is going to help bring that balance into your life that you're missing and help you prioritize you. It's also said to bring financial abundance specifically to those who work with it. So I feel like this is going to be a really calming yet productive stone for you. I chose this stunning blue fluorite bracelet for you. I only have 2 of these, so naturally there's only going to be 2 of these bundles in stock. Fluorite helps with focus and building stability. Fluorite is an amazing stone to use if you're wanting to cleanse and balance your energy. It's an amazing stabilizer. It also helps with focus, so it's amazing for students and people who are trying to get out there and learn something new. And I absolutely love that energy for the new year. This pile is definitely tumble heavy, but I love this because you can carry these with you. This is blue aventurine. It's an amazing stone to help you on your emotional healing journey. Spirit brought up some triggers and some open wounds, and I feel like this is really going to help. It helps keep you accountable on your own emotional healing journey, so that way you're not neglecting your own feelings. I have astrophyllite and black moonstone, which I really want to pair together for you. The astrophyllite is a stone of very deep reflection. I feel like this is going to help you come to terms with karmic lessons and cycles and help you realize what's aligned with you and what isn't. The black moonstone, on the other hand, is a stone about manifesting new beginning. It's a stone of hope and desire and manifestation. It also has a very calming energy and raises your intuition. There's a leopard skin jasper for you. This is an amazing stone to push you to be the star of your own life. It gives you courage and faith to take leaps of faith that you may not have otherwise have taken. We have kiwi jasper. This is an amazing stone to use to help relieve the stress of day-to-day life. We have orange calcite. I absolutely love these, you guys. It's like a little bottle of orange juice. It helps promote optimism and healing. It also can be used to help heal inner child wounds, and like I mentioned, there's definitely some healing that needs to be taking place here. Now let's break this down because you guys are going to be getting a $26 savings if you purchase through the bundle rather than buying it any other way. So retail, we have 6 tumbles at $5 each. That would be $30 on these tumbles alone. Fluorite bracelet for $20 and a green opal palmstone for $12. But if you get it through the bundle, you guys, that price is almost cut in half. You get the tumbles for $2.50 each, the fluorite bracelet for $12, and then the green opal palmstone for $9. The original total would be $62, but with this bundle deal, you only have to pay $36 plus shipping, bringing us to a $26 savings. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun hanging out with you guys today, Group 2, and I hope to see you in the next video. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your message. If you chose my Dragon Tarot deck or the Flower Agate Palmstone, then this is going to be your message. We're going to set this beauty up here for now. You guys, these messages have been absolutely insane, so I can't wait to see what Spirit is about to unleash for you guys, okay? We're gonna go ahead and get started. Spirit, hello for group number 3, Spirit, the collective of group number 3. They've had a long year, 2023, Spirit. What is your commentary on it? What does this group group need to hear or know about their past year spirit 2023, and then after we would like some confirmations as well, some final confirmations for the group. Let's begin. Guys, I love this deck. I used to use this all the time back when I had my IRL location. If you guys don't know, I actually closed it very recently. It's kind of sad, but you know what? There's bigger and better things coming for me, and I just can't wait. One door closes, another one opens, okay? I'm excited. Ooh, we have the Magician and the Empress. Ooh, okay, right away, some bad bitch energy right off the bat. That's what I like to see, you guys. That is what I like to fucking see, Spirit. Please continue. We have the Sun. Very vibrant energy. Very vibrant right off the bat. We have the King of Wands. Oh, let's see. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay. What's going on? So that's interesting. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay, a lot of puppets here. A lot of energies. What the hell? We have the Star for your final card. Guys, this is interesting. Like, it's so big that I feel like my head can't even wrap around the concepts they're trying to portray to me right now. Like, why do I feel like you were on shit? Like, in 2023, you were on it. Like, you had major bad bitch energy surrounding you, and I feel like people were maybe trying to undermine you. Like, something about this feels shady. The Seven of Swords is really the only quote-unquote negative card that we got here, but it is sticking out. I'm hearing like lucky girl syndrome, where maybe like you were just, you were getting your flowers this year, and I love that for you. And there could have been some envious people around you watching, and thinking, how can I use that to my advantage? How can I use this person's good luck for my own accord here? Picking up on some jealousy, but like it's so one-sided that it actually makes me want to laugh a little bit. This pile is not going to be for everybody, okay? I already know. This pile is not going to be for everybody because this is so oddly specific. But I feel like there was just so much one-sided bullshit in 2023, and it's crazy because I'm like, Spirit, why? Like, with the Empress, let me tell you something about the Empress, okay? She doesn't have to step on no bitch to get where she is, okay? She's just there, okay? The Empress is that bitch, okay? She's always serving cunt. And I just feel like it was effortless. Like, the energy that they're showing me is like, I know who I am, and I'm comfortable with that. And your comfortability and your confidence in kind of knowing who you are, what you're about, is so powerful with the Magician, okay? The Empress and the Magician here, those are two of my favorite cards, especially in this deck. It's showing like, I know who I am, I know what I bring to the table, I know what I'm about, and I know the power of myself. Like, look at her. She's not having help from anybody. She's doing the spell on her own, okay? And for you, I feel like you're just very admired, and you may not even realize this about yourself. I feel like people treat you very 50-50. There's people who look at you and they admire you. They're like, wow, I would want to be as confident and as grounded as they are. There are attributes of yourself that you don't even realize or recognize that much. Okay, the Empress is also very humble, grounded, down to earth, very nurturing to others, okay? I like to call it like the mom friend card or the dad friend card. Like, you are a golden ticket. People who do right by you, they're blessed just because they're good to you. The universe takes care of those who are taking care of you, period. And it's a double-edged sword because, like I mentioned, there's some sort of one-sided shadiness or jealousy that's been happening in 2023 that I feel like maybe you were not even aware of. before watching this video. And those people who are wishing you bad or trying to take advantage of you under the guise of being supportive or being a friend or what may have you, they are not reaping the benefits at all. Like, it's becoming very clear, or it will be soon, who these people are, who's meant for you, who's actually for you, and who's just trying to use you, or who, is envious of you. I don't like talking down on anybody, but I'm going to say what I'm hearing, okay? You guys have some very, petty, out there spiritual guides that's coming through in this video. So I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna tell you what they're saying to me. They're saying that for you, again, it's effortless. Like, this is just who you are at this point, okay? Your light irritates people who live in darkness. Okay. And I feel like people are not being true to themselves. I just feel like these people are hiding behind masks here. Like, there's some sort of deception, not only with who they're portraying themselves to be to you to try and, use you and reap the benefits, but also who they are to themselves. They're not comfortable with themselves, and that's why they're doing this. And I feel like it's irritating to them because they see you, getting things that they wanted, or just pulling something off that they wanted to pull off so badly. And they have to try so hard to even do a fraction of what you do or what they think you do. It's very, very interesting, kind of murky energy here. But besides that, you guys do have some amazing support going on here with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, especially with the Star. I would love to see you guys form deeper connections with those people who, are like-minded and are go-getters and are ambitious, just like you. I feel like that will take you to even higher heights, and I do feel like some sort of mentorship could be formulating here over the next year, so that's really exciting. Whether you're going to be the student or you're going to be the help, you're going to be the one mentoring and providing help. And here's the thing too that I'm hearing Spirit saying: don't let anybody bring you out of your own character. Okay, we all have unhealed parts of ourselves. We all have triggers, but don't let anybody unravel who you've become. With the Star here, I really love this energy. It's talking about, being filled with hope, having desire, having more faith. Okay, here's the thing. When you get kicked down, you don't get kicked down for long. And for those of you who have experienced that betrayal that I mentioned earlier, here with that Seven of Swords and that shady, jealous energy, 222 on the timer right now, especially 1212. Interesting, that's coming through. For those of you that are aware and have already noticeably experienced that sort of thing and have kind of already acknowledged it, I really like that you haven't let it stop you. Like, yeah, there was this fuck ass energy over here with the Seven of Swords, but like, you're not letting it stop you. With that Star, you are just as ambitious and as faithful as ever. I just feel like you guys have grown so much emotionally in 2023. I feel like you've made that distinction to yourself where it's like there's two types of problems in this world. Ones that I can do something about and control, and the other ones that I can't. And the ones that you can't, you're just not letting it get to you anymore. For example, fuck ass energy. We can't control what other people do. We can't control if someone's trustworthy or not, but we can react to what they do. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're just kind of excusing that energy. You're excusing yourself from that energy. You're like, my energy is too precious to be surrounding myself with people like that. 1414 on the timer, as I just said that. You're not taking accountability for shit that isn't yours to carry anymore. You're not teaching people how to treat you because it should be a fucking expectation that people can treat you with respect at the very least. And I love that because that is just really showing self-love and self-empowerment. And I love that for a lot of you in this pile, you're already feeling that energy. And for those of you who haven't, you're going to be experiencing that early 2024, I feel like. You're rolling with the punches of the universe. You're not letting anything stop you. You're flowing. Okay, you're fluid, you're flowing like a river, and I love it. Continue to be honest with yourselves and the people around you, okay? You can't control other people, but you sure as hell can control yourself and how you react. Spirit, can we please get more information on this Seven of Swords, please? More information on this Seven of Swords. I just want to kind of know, like, what's the tea? Because, Spirit, I'm going to be real with you. I love the tea, but you already know that. We've been doing this for how many years together now? I don't know why, but sometimes I just kind of go into an Italian accent and I'm not even Italian. Why is it here? Why is it fucking up the thread? Oh, yep. Ace of Swords in the world. So this to me is saying like full circle moments. Something came out into the open, okay? You had a realization, the truth came out, or it will be soon. And with the world here, it's talking about closing out those cycles, releasing what isn't aligned for you anymore, because you've come to understand that your peace is the most important thing to you, and you're not going to let anything fuck that peace up, okay? Especially with no reason with that Seven of Swords. So I'm happy that we just got that extra confirmation. Spirit, please continue. Give us confirmations. The last confirmation, Spirit, of 2023 for Group 3, Spirit. Oh, okay, that was fast. We have the Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands. Oh, another one hiding. Eight of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So with that Eight of Cups, that's really tying into the messages that we got earlier about walking away from something, excusing yourself from something, okay? You made the choice to walk away from something this year, and that was the best choice, okay? You had to prioritize yourself, and you acted accordingly. 1818 on the timer as well. Oh my gosh, you guys. And if you're maybe feeling like you're struggling to make this decision to walk away, just know that you're only holding yourself back by doing so. Notice how this is like a castle, and castles for a lot of us is like clearly out of reach. It's something that we may have dreamed of when we had a kid. It talks about, you know, fantasy. It talks about protection. It talks about stability. When I'm looking at this Four of Wands, I'm thinking about safe space. Okay, I'm thinking about empire, but I see you building that for yourself. Okay, because like I mentioned, this bullshit over here did not stop you. Okay, it may have slowed you down a little bit if they're lucky, if I even want to give them that much credit, you guys, but it's not going to stop you, okay? You're walking away to build this kind of dream reality of yours, walking away to build this safe haven of protection and a place where, and I'm hearing community as well, but specifically the type of community where you are being celebrated. You are being seen for all the amazingness that you do and all of the blessings that you harbor, instead of being seen as some sort of trigger for people who just haven't stepped into their own power yet, who haven't stepped into their own light. You're going to be celebrated instead of being seen as a threat, okay, around genuine people. You're searching for that, and it is coming in. This Page of Wands, oh my god, can we just look at this card, you guys? It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm picking up on some really delightful energy there. If you guys are maybe thinking about switching it up, doing something crazy, starting some new adventure in your life, okay, in 2024, this is your confirmation to do so. 2024 is meant for you to experience things, you guys. Try something new. For some of you, that's going to be traveling. Others of you, it could be a new hobby. It's all about doing things that you were never able to do before, okay? I'm seeing independence and freedom coming from that. Let's see if they have any last confirmations with the tarot. Spirit, any last confirmations with the tarot for 2023 Group 3, Spirit? All right, we got something. We have chains reversed, so the devil, see, and I love that that came out. So this is talking about shedding toxic cycles, situations, and more importantly, people. Okay, so this is connecting to that Eight of Cups. We're shedding all of that, okay? It's not worth our happiness, not worth our peace, and you sure as hell are not going to stop what you're doing for yourself to make someone else feel better about their life. We're also just releasing mindsets where it's like, oh, I have to be so hyperly aware of how I make other people feel. Like, you're just living. You know what I mean? Like, why are we being hyper aware of, oh, I don't know if I should say that this good thing at work happened to me because I don't want my friend to get upset. If they're a real friend, they should be happy for you. Stop making yourself small to make other people feel better about themselves. Get into love confirmations for you guys. Spirit, love confirmations for 2023, Group 3, Spirit. Group 3. 2023 love confirmations. Oh, I'm nervous, you guys. Let's see what we have. Pay attention to red flags and playfulness. So see, again, just in general too, I know this is love confirmations, but in general, you guys, shadiness. Pay attention to that shit, because I feel like a lot of you do know exactly what situation I was referencing over here, but for some of you, that was definitely a bit of a shock with that Ace of Swords. I don't think you had that aha moment yet, okay? So pay attention to the red flags going forward. The signs are cautioning you. And then we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So that's also connecting, I feel like, to the Page of Wands. You know, going on a new adventure, doing things differently than you have before. Oh, I'm gonna put this one back in. I kind of just threw that one out. But we will take this. What are you? Heart-to-heart conversations. Ooh. Some major communication coming in, or maybe you need to start that. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Interesting. So, you know, deciding what's worth your time, what isn't, what you can pour time into now, and what just doesn't align with you at the moment. There's no right or wrong answers. This is your guys' life and you have free will, okay? Don't ever forget that. 2023 confirmations. 2023 confirmations for Group 3, please, Spirit. Let's get into it. We have birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? So that mystery part is really standing out to me there, because mysteries is like, you know, something you haven't done before. Again, that Page of Wands, new, okay? 2024 is the year for you to experience new. We have Mother of the Salt Waters, passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. Ooh. The Mist. Trust your inner compass, be led from within. So there's a lot of energy here about taking a chance on yourself in 2024. Again, doing things that you haven't done before, working up the nerve to expand, okay? To do something a little crazy, something out of the box. And I love that. You should do so. What are you being called to create? For some of you, this may be, again, a creative pursuit, like I mentioned earlier, but also connecting this to interpersonal connections here. So like with family, friends, and even romantic relationships coming in 2024. Don't feel like you have to form a relationship with someone out of obligation. Okay, the only obligation you have is to yourself. So if you do not truly feel called to give someone your time, your energy, your space, don't. You don't have to. Listen to your inner compass. Okay, what are you being called to create? These two things go together. Nobody can tell you what's right or wrong. Okay, you have to decide that for yourself. There's a lot here about trusting your intuition as well. With the Empress, your energy may be super grounded to where maybe you just kind of think logically about some things. You like to always have a plan, that sort of thing. But allow that intuition to come through as well. A balance of both would be amazing. We have passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. So this doesn't just have to be romantic love. It could be platonic or familial. But take it how it resonates, you guys. 2929 on the timer as well. And with the Empress, that energy is so nurturing that oftentimes her own energy is neglected, okay? So if someone wants to pour into you and you feel a connection and you also want to pour into them, why stop it from happening? You know what I mean? Just be open-minded when it comes to love. And I love wild here. Again, it talks about new. It talks about going with the flow, not having to plan every single moment. I do feel like this is going to be a really exciting arc in 2024 for you, and possibly something that you're just not expecting. I feel like this is going to come in kind of out of the blue. Of course, you guys, we do have charms, so let's get to that. Let me explain, since I haven't done charms in a while on my channel. So what we're going to do is pull some charms from this bucket here. Anything that falls inside the hands is the major energy. So those are major messages and current energies, okay? And anything that falls outside of the hand, those are what I like to call external energies. So that just may be minor confirmations, minor messages from spirit, even just things that are coming up in the future. I do close my eyes when I do this. Group 3 spirit confirmations and messages for them regarding their past year, spirit 2023. All right, let's see what we got. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. We're gonna fly through these, okay? And then we'll get to these little charms at the end here. Have the conversation. Oof, okay, so there may be something that you guys have been, you know, debating on bringing up, something that maybe you don't want to talk about. But you know what? Spirit's saying have that conversation, get it off your chest. Don't shy away from confrontation in 2024. Oh, my karmic is driving me insane. Okay, so some karmic lessons coming up for you in 2024. This could also be significant to this past year. Of course, I just saw quadruple 3. That's crazy, guys. The angel numbers are going insane. Wow, my karmic is driving me insane. Interesting. Okay, so that could also be that pay attention to the red flags that we got earlier there in regards to love. Not all progress is linear, so don't be hard on yourself. Allow yourself to take a break and try something new. And also, don't look for instant validation. Again, that lucky girl syndrome. You know, you guys, I feel like for a lot of you in this group have had pretty good luck with things panning out. You may have to fight a little bit more or dedicate more time to your goals to really see them grow as you move forward in 2024. April of 2023 may have been significant for some of you, or April 2024 will be. Make sure that you guys stick around on my channel, because in the next few days I'm going to be uploading a video where I do a 12-month prediction and I break it down by month. So possibly we can see why April is going to be significant for you. I'm worth it, period. Knowing your worth. Friend. Okay. We have Z. Could also be an N, depending on how you look at it. Am I even your type? Oh, God. Okay. So some doubt. This could either be from you, but I honestly feel like it's somebody else who maybe has feelings for you. You may not even know about it. And they're sitting there and they're like, I don't know. Like, do you even like me like that? Is this all in my head? Maybe I'm delusional. So maybe some conversations, again, with that heart-to-heart conversation. Maybe some sort of reassurance, or just some clarity has to come through here. Let's see. Chain reaction. Okay, you guys. There's going to be some major changes and situations happening in 2024. There could have also just been something that completely blew up, maybe even out of proportion in 2023, that you were kind of just like, dude, how did this one thing blow up and spiral? But you know, chain reactions can be good or bad. So take that with what you will here. It's all about your energy and what you choose to do with it. What do we have here? Stop playing with my heart. Oh my God. Are you guys flirting? Are you guys flirtatious? What's going on? Yeah, no, somebody, this could be you, but again, I feel like it might be somebody else towards you. Take it how it resonates. Saying, stop playing with my heart. Oof, that's painful. We have black, so somebody could have black hair or they could be black. We have T. I think it's best to leave you alone. Oh gosh, I feel like this is connected to that karmic. We have June, so April and June, Toys for Tots. Okay, so maybe donating could be something new for you to do. North, so someone could be from the north. Turtles. Okay, so take your time with things. Don't let anybody make you do anything that you don't feel comfortable with. We have 3. Okay, so maybe a timing confirmation could be 3 days, 3 weeks, that sort of thing. Could also be March. I'm worthy of everything I want and more. Yes, amazing positive affirmations coming here. Make sure to keep the confidence up in 2024 and keep up with that self-love so that way you can truly manifest the life that you want. Influencer. Okay, guys, so some big dreams coming up here. If you guys are wanting to, start some sort of job like this, an influencer, definitely go for it in 2024. That could even be the chain reaction that Spirit's talking about. It only takes one video to go viral. So try your luck. Something wonderful is coming. I love that confirmation. If you guys have been worried about anything, something wonderful is coming, okay? Don't worry your pretty little head. We have horses. So this to me talks about like can't be tamed, wild and free. And I like that because with that Page of Wands, I believe it was, I mentioned that it's talking about like independence and adventure for me. Let's see, we have old soul, so more mature. We have Y. Big dreams, literally, as I mentioned, influencer or doing something kind of out of the box. I want to come back to you. No, you said you were going to leave me alone. Stay there. My goodness, you guys, something is brewing for you. Water, so, make sure that you're staying hydrated, but also some water signs possibly in someone's chart here. Let's see. I look in the mirror and what do I see? A masterpiece. I love this. I love this because even though we're having somebody here in kind of turmoil, it's like not really affecting what you've got going on here. 21 plus. Okay, that could be someone's age. Brown. Okay, so someone could be brown. Let's see. Or they could have brown hair. We have a K. We have maturing. Okay, so maybe someone coming around for round 2 for a second chance, possibly after doing some inner work on themselves. They're not perfect, but they are maturing. Again, free will, you decide what you want to do with that. We have T. We have D. This one doesn't have anything on it. Blank space. I want to make you happy. Tell me how. So again, with that honest, open conversation, okay? Better communication skills happening here. You're my everything. Guys, 2024 is about to be fucking crazy. Set in one's ways. Ooh, okay, so on one hand, someone feels like they're maturing, but you may be seeing them as someone who's set in their ways. They may be saying, oh, I've changed. Be like, yeah, I believe it when I see it. Let's see. Confident. Party. College education may be significant for some of you, and open-minded. I mentioned earlier about being open-minded in your love life, you guys, so we'll see what comes of that. Third eye. Okay, so again, listening to intuition, allowing your intuition to speak more, not just being super, super grounded with things. You're doing great, smiley face. If you guys needed to hear that, you're doing great. No one decides how you feel. See, how I mentioned earlier, it keeps coming back to that, where it's like, don't give anything out of an obligation that you think you have to people, because your feelings are just as valid and should be your priority here. Oh my gosh, we still have so many, you guys. I'm the only one. Oh no, I'm the only me. That alone makes me priceless. Period. Super Bowl could be significant for some of you. Street smart. I hate that I love you. Oh. The karmics are going crazy, you guys. Okay, we have Caucasian. I ran because I was scared. Oh my gosh, scandalous. I ran because I was scared of like emotional intimacy. I dream of you. Oh. Pay attention to those dreams, y'all. Dyed hair could be significant for some. Ginger could be significant for some, like red hair. I'm shy. Doctor or medical field could be significant. Reassurance. Like I mentioned earlier, someone may need some reassurance. John Green, or just, you know, writing, reading. If you guys are into that heavily, that could be a thing. I have problems with addiction and self-sabotage. You piss me off. So, very emotionally intimate here. Everything's coming out. Oh, I'm coming soon. Jesus. And it fell in the fucking hands, you guys. Oh, God. Someone's coming back around, y'all. Someone's coming back around. Good luck. Business owner. You guys have free will. You don't have to accept anybody back into your life you don't want to. August. So the summer months are very, very significant for you guys. We have funny. Ward off evil energy. Oh. Dude. Like I fucking mentioned with the envious and jealousy. Ooh. I want to tell you what happens in my head. Okay. Next. Sports could be significant with Super Bowl 2. Chic. Ooh, maybe a style change here. We have a W and an M. We have country, so maybe country music or traveling could be significant. January. Oh my God, you guys, that's literally in a few days. Concerts. And what do we have here? We have an 8. An 8. Now let's quickly go through these fucking charms, okay? Because I'm on 10% battery. Okay. So see, we have an I here, and this talks about like being open-minded and having your eyes widen, seeing the truth, seeing somebody or something for what it is. And with that ward off evil energy and those earlier messages about jealousy and envy, you guys, I have to caution you. There's definitely someone or something around you that really shouldn't be. They don't have the best intentions for you, and that will come to light if it hasn't already. I think, you know, but I don't want to scare you. You are safe. Okay, you are safe. Please do not be afraid. But, you know, hold that sword of truth. See people for who they are. Let's see. We have a snowflake. So winter could be significant for some of you. But I'm also just majorly getting from that. Celebrate what makes you unique. We have a weed leaf here. So, you know, maybe some herbal influences going on there. We have a butterfly. This to me talks about evolution and rebirth. You know, following the natural process of things, you know, going with the flow, because again, I feel like in 2024, it's time for you to really experience new things here, and I feel like it's time for you to evolve even more here. Sprout your wings. We have a feather here, so that to me talks about, again, releasing stress, things that you cannot control, feeling light as a feather because you kind of, you know, realize what you can and can't take accountability for. We have a fish here, so possibly some water signs, specifically Pisces in this group. We also have the Tree of Life charm, and this to me talks about stability. It talks about settling down roots wise, like, you know, figuring out where you want to go, what you want to do. But I'm also getting a specific message about family there, because we also have the rose. Okay, those two came out with each other. So with all these messages about love, you guys, it feels like there is something major brewing in love. You guys could be, you know, possibly coming into union where it ends in marriage here, with all the stability and the talk about family, and then the rose there. That kind of just always represents like a real true love for me, not just lust here. And then of course we do have the outer messages. I'm with creepy, so again, talking about union. We have an I there. Let's see. Oh, can we get it? Pay It Forward. We also had Toys for Tots in the other pile, so that could be something to do, you guys. Middle Eastern, someone could be Middle Eastern. We also have a Z and an N, and we have diary. So if you don't currently write in a diary, it could be something amazing for you to do, whether it's just to keep track of your thoughts, your process, your days, or maybe you need it for more of an emotional reason. All of those things are completely valid and could be amazing to start in 2024. Okay, you guys, my hair looks a little crazy. Let's not talk about it. We are going to get to one of the most exciting parts of your reading. As you guys know, I took notes of everything that I channeled for you, and I have an additional little surprise. What I like to do at the end of these little pick-up piles is that I like to put together a crystal bundle that resonates with the energy that we just channeled. If you watched that and you were like, damn, that hit some spots, and perhaps you're open to crystal energy or you just like looking at pretty rocks, keep watching. We are about to shop, well, the shop, and put together an amazing little crystal bundle for you. Just to remind you guys that we have a ton more inventory that you guys usually don't even see on these videos. So if you would ever like a crystal curated box specific to your needs and energy, let me know and we can totally look through that stock. Let me show you what I'm thinking for this collective. Okay, group 3, welcome to your bundle. We have a clear quartz and black tourmaline bracelet. We have a few tumbles. We have carnelian, garnet, blue lace agate, prehnite, and amethyst. And then we do have a little tower here and leopard skin jasper. Spirit said this year is about you experiencing new, and that's what leopard skin jasper is here to do. This gives you the courage to take leaps of faith that you may not have otherwise have taken. It helps push you to be the star of your own life, and that's what you need to focus on right now. So there's black tourmaline and clear quartz. Clear quartz is a master manifester. You put your own intentions into it and it does the rest. And then black tourmaline, that's for protection. Now, Spirit did let us in on some info about some jealousy, some envy, and how you need to spiritually cleanse here. And so I feel like this would be perfect for you. You can carry it around with you and ward off that negativity. And then we have a bunch of tumbles, but I love this because you can carry these around with you. Blue lace agate helps to calm overwhelming emotions. It helps you find balance. It also is really calming and grounding if any of you deal with anxiety or overthinking. I love this for you going into the new year. Think of this as like some emotional support. I chose carnelian and garnet. Hopefully you can use these as a duo. Garnet is all about passion. We did get some love-related messages in your pile, so I wanted to throw this in. Carnelian, it gives you energy to keep moving forward. It's that extra kick in the ass to continue doing what you need to do. Lastly, I chose prehnite and amethyst. You can also use this as a duo. Prehnite is a stone of psychic visions, okay? So it's going to help you see things that you may not have otherwise have seen. Spirit did bring up the fact that there's some spiritual messages that you guys may be missing right now. They mentioned multiple times about trying to caution you and asking you to look at the reality of things, looking at the red flags, and I feel like this is really going to be eye-opening for you. This is also a great stone of compassion and cleansing the heart, so that way you can keep your heart open and remain open-minded to what may be coming towards you in love. That doesn't just have to be romantic, familial, platonic, all of that. This is a really great stone for building deeper connections with people. I love the idea of amethyst for you so that we can awaken that intuition. This is also a really calming stone, so you can also use this to calm some sort of anxiety or overthinking, but I'm thinking more so to heighten that intuition. Spirit said they wanted you to find the balance of being grounded and remaining with your intuition with the new year. As you can see, you're going to be getting a $27.50 saving. That's already amazing. If we go into the retail price, the bracelet would have been $20, the tower $18, and 5 tumbles for $5 each. That would bring us to a total of $63 for all of these cool crystals. But with the bundle price, you guys, you're only going to be paying $12 for the bracelet, $11 for the tower, and $2.50 each for the tumbles. That brings you to a total of $35.50 plus shipping in comparison to the original total, which would have been $63. That brings us to the savings of $27.50. So if this energy resonates with you and you want to get your hands on this bundle, I recommend moving fast because I only have 2 in stock. Group 3, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope that you got something out of these messages. If you did, please make sure to comment below. I love to hear your thoughts. And subscribe because I am so close to 500 and it would mean so much if I could hit that goal before the new year.